Here we go. Week 4, MIU, Stephen Ratliff. Um, Another rough week, but actually, I think we came through it the way we were supposed to. I'm actually going to show you what I consider the wrong app. I'm going to call it the wrong app mainly because it has the CSS and stuff that we added in the deep backgrounds and different color codes. Not too many hues, but different shades of particular colors that we used in the CTA. Now, the reason I'm calling it my wrong app, it has all of the elements that we're looking for, but I don't really particularly care for them. I actually prefer the default theme that JQM actually gives us throughout the app, and that is what's actually posted on my GitHub link. So as you see that, you'll get a chance to look at that. But as we're going through, I'll just show you really quick on my iOS simulator. Now, I had issue with my CSS, and for some reason, the CSS I wrote was not working the way it was supposed to, and I was actually directed to Crystal McDonald, and she was a past student in MIU, and she helped me go through and fix how I need to target the actual JQMs. Now, just real quick, as you see, my colors, I got deep reds, some lighter reds. In this background area, I'm using this really light gray with each one of my lists actually giving off a shadow to create that depth. Same thing with my button, creating that depth there. And if you look at my headers are a black kind of gray gradient that all ties in with this CTA right here. I have these chrome here, I have the actual red carpet, the black background. So I figured if I'm going to do this, I'm going to tie it all into that actual CTA. And this is my home screen CTA. Now as you go through and actually look through the app, you can actually see, here's my event stream. As you go through, you can kind of see what's going on in the next couple days, up and coming days. And same kind of thing here is that it's this red, and then we break down the actual text, the paragraph text, into a different color to kind of break it up. So you get that pop right here. This is what that night is, and then bam, you can kind of get the more information about it. Now at the top of this, and as you see, it kind of follows you down as you're going, that branding is always there. And I created this branding. Thought this was a really cool branding. Use this gray and black gradient. Again, very similar to what we used up here in the header. And kept it with the same theme. You got black lettering, and I used just a couple things to pop it out a little bit, a little red. Again, my back button kind of mixed in the same way with the whites and the light grays and the blue. I'm sorry, and the reds. But we keep that all there. I kind of tossed it around for a little bit, as you see. If I wanted to use the actual branding as a go back and or escape, and I played around with it for a little bit, and I actually thought I liked the feel of this back button. It was very self-explanatory. You want to go back, go back. Going into the actual breakdown, as you see, same thing here. That gray background, the red, and then back into that black to give it a couple different things. We have a few different red hues on here, and then you have that depth from the shadow and kind of pulls it all out. Again, you can go back. Same thing with your photos. You got a nice little page here. All ties it all in together. And again, your branding always is right there. So you can always know where you're at. You know what website you're at. Backing up real quick. Same thing to my page. Pop it up and you have your choices. And again, with your send info, this field is required, all pops up in red. It stays with the same exact theme. I didn't really want to change that. I didn't think going to a gray would kind of not make it pop. So that's kind of what I got in MIU week 4, making it a little prettier. I do like some of the stuff, but for the most part, I really like the default theme that they give. The real simple blacks and the yellows and stuff like that. That really looks very simple. Hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully it explained a little bit about what I'm doing. Again, this is my iOS simulator, iOS Simulator 5, build 272. I know it's different than what the instructor uses, so I have to show you on mine, unfortunately. That's it. Stephen Ratliff, MIU, Week 4. Let me know what you think. Any suggestions you might have. This app is, I want to actually continue with this app and make this one of the first complete apps that I do. So it's not just getting by in this class, it's an app that I'd like to pursue a little further. Enjoy!